Broadcasting more than 2,000 games live and archived in 15 sports in over 10 counties in western Pennsylvania, as well as being the exclusive home for all the WPIHL playoffs and championships for nearly 2 decades. Anytime, anywhere, always there. We are the new Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Welcome to PIHL High School Hockey on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. High school hockey at Trib, hssn.triblive.com, is sponsored by the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Hockey League, by UPMC Sports Medicine, by Carlow University, by AstroTurf, by J&J Distributing, by the Mount Lebanon Ice Arena, and by Trib Total Media. Now let's head out to the rink for all the high school hockey action on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
And from the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon, Pennsylvania, a very important Southeast Varsity 2A League matchup between number 4 Upper St. Clair and number 5 Penn-Trafford out of the Southeast section of Varsity 2A. Upper St. Clair comes in with a 9-6 win-loss record with an overtime loss and shootout loss on the season, while Penn-Trafford comes in with 9 wins and 8 losses. No overtime games this season for Penn-Trafford, who is vying for a playoff spot against Upper St. Clair, who is currently tied with Hempfield for the 3rd place spot and just 1 point behind Franklin Regional for 2nd place. Greater Latrobe leads the Southeast, and Penn-Trafford with 18 points is currently knotted up with Shaler, who's 8-7 with 2 overtime losses on the season. Baldwin creeping up from behind as well, but just 2 games left to this season for both Upper St. Clair and Penn-Trafford, but this one may be the most important out of the two for these two teams. I'm Sean Saputo. I'm joined alongside Kevin Zielmanski, and I don't think words can describe just how important this game really is in the southeast part of Varsity 2A.
Yeah, you just went down the standings there. 20 points for the Panthers, 18 for the Warriors coming into this matchup. Penn-Trafford won the previous meeting this season 5-4 back on December 12th. So a win here, or at least some sort of point, would give them a critical tiebreaker advantage over the Panthers in the chase. 5 teams will qualify. Penn-Trafford tied with Shaler, who plays after us against Baldwin. That's a critical matchup. Shaler has 18 and Baldwin have 17. So a big night of hockey here in the PIHL at Ice Castle, Castle Shannon. So this is going to be interesting to see. It's a big night for the seniors here. They're having their senior night. Those festivities have already completed, and now they got the business at hand, as you mentioned. Penn-Trafford finishes the season with a game against Latrobe, who's in first. So big rivalry game against a good team. They really need to secure a couple points here tonight.
Both teams coming off opposite ends of the win-loss spectrum coming out of last game. Both teams played on February the 5th. It was Penn-Trafford coming off a 2-game losing streak and defeated Baldwin by a score of 5-3. Was down 1-0 after the first period of play, but in the second period, Penn-Trafford notched 4 goals from Jack Hughes, Benjamin Leslie, and 2 from Gavin Patrick to take a 4-1 lead after 2 periods of play. Baldwin would come back to make it 4-3, but Benjamin Leslie on the power play would seal the deal for Penn-Trafford, picking up the 5-3 victory. Upper St. Clair, though, after having a 2-game win streak of its own, lost on Monday, February the 5th to Greater Latrobe. Upper St. Clair in that game, however, was leading 2-0 after a scoreless first period. In the second period, scored 2 goals in the first 10 minutes from Michael Daly III and Jake Price to have a 2-0 lead, but then Greater Latrobe in just 58 seconds scores 3 goals to take a 3-2 lead, and then just 40 seconds later, Upper St. Clair ties the game at 3 but Latrobe adds 2 more tallies before the end of the second period to have a 5-3 lead after 2. And in the third period, Latrobe got the winner, of course, 6-3. One more goal in the third for Greater Latrobe, but it was a cluster for Upper St. Clair in that game against Greater Latrobe. Greater Latrobe scored 5 goals in just 3 minutes and 3 seconds. So something Upper St. Clair is probably going to have to look to change around here is the defensive play. You can't, in a very important game like this, give up 5 goals in just a matter of moments.
No, and I'm sure Coach Conway addressed that at the practices in preparation for this game. You just can't fall asleep for a period of time. Now, granted, Latrobe is a very good team, sitting atop the standings, but stretches where you give 5 goals in a short time frame are really not conducive with success, particularly moving forward in the playoffs. So tonight, Sean's going to be interesting. When you have a senior night, sometimes the team is really pumped at the start. Penn-Trafford's going to have to be aware and prepared for that early surge of the Panthers, and then the Panthers are going to have to maintain that level of energy and not crash down after some of that adrenaline wears off. I've seen that. I've had that happen. I know exactly how tough that can be when you're on the bench, and so we'll see if it's going to be a full effort tonight for the Panthers.
I talked to Coach Conway before the game, and those adjustments must have still been going on. He was unable to give me starters before this one, as
it looks like it's going to be Jonathan Blyer taking the shots first.
Yeah, he was very unsure of what he wanted to do with his starting lineups this evening, but for Penn-Trafford, those were easy lineups to get a hold of from head coach Robert Baker. He's going to start in goal Reno Patrick. He wears the number 31 sweater. And on the first line tonight, at left wing, Ryan Mickey. At center, Jack Hughes. At right wing, Gavin Patrick. And his first line defense pairing will be Luke Militzer and Seth Pozovac. Take a look at some of the leading scorers on these two squads. We'll start with the homestanding Upper St. Clair Panthers, led by Devin Rorick, who has 16 goals and 14 assists this season. And much to the surprise, Rorick not playing tonight for the Upper St. Clair Panthers, so the leading scorer for the Panthers out in tonight's game. And then following up just behind, with 1 point behind Rorick, is Quinn Giacobi and Joseph Pullett. Both have 29 points, 16 goals, 13 assists for Giacobi, and flip those numbers, 13 goals, 16 assists for Pullett. And then to round out the top 5 in scoring, it's Daly and Price, both with 11 points on the season. And if it is Jonathan Blyer starting in net, he is 5-2 on the year with a .262 goal against average, .921 save percentage. He has stopped 234 of 254 shots he has faced. Penn-Trafford, led by Gavin Patrick in the scoring race, 17 goals, 11 assists for 28 points. Jack Hughes has 23, followed by Benjamin Leslie with 21, and Ryan Mickey with 14. Jack McKenzie rounds out the top 5 in scoring with 7, and Reno Patrick in net on the year, 6-7, with a .428 goal against average, .879 save percentage, and he has stopped 384 shots on the season. So if you take a look at the goaltending numbers, Kevin, I mean, that could be a matchup that we need to focus on tonight. The .292, the .262 goal against average of Blyer as compared to Patrick's .428 goal against average. And the backup, Petrelli, for Penn-Trafford has a .429 goals against average. So Penn-Trafford has allowed a lot of goals this season.
Yeah, sometimes, Sean, if you have a clear-cut starter, the goals against average can be a bit deceiving because your starter will play against some of the better teams, and maybe the second goalie will play against some of the weaker teams, can sometimes have better numbers. But you're right here, in the case of Penn-Trafford, both of them have a 4.2 goals against average. So they're going to be looking to get some help from their defense in front of them, and also the team defense. It's not always just the defenseman working with the goalie. You got to get the forwards applying the back pressure, closing down the time from behind, pushing things to the outside. So we'll see how Penn-Trafford addresses that, and head coach Robert Baker and his staff for the Warriors today in this big Southeast matchup in PIHL 2A.
The numbers on the season for Upper St. Clair has scored 66 goals, allowed 62, averaging 3.8 a game, allowing 3.6 per game, which is the average that Penn-Trafford scores per game is 3.6, but allows a very high 4.4 goals against per game. Right now, if we'll take a look at the top part of the Varsity 2A League. We talked about the South and East with Greater Latrobe, Franklin Regional, Hempfield, Upper St. Clair, Penn-Trafford, Shaler, and Baldwin, all in that order. And then for the North and West, Armstrong in first place, 14-3, 28 points, leads all of 2A. Pine Richland right behind with 21 points, Hampton with 20, Quaker Valley and Mars tied with the 19 apiece, Montour with 9, and North Hills with 5.
Yeah, those 5 teams have already clinched. Yet to be determined which 5 will clinch in the Southeast.
And we will take a break for the national anthem. You are watching 2017 PIHL hockey here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
The team at UPMC Sports Medicine doesn't just rebuild wrists and knees. They build better athletes. Athletes at every level who want to get stronger and faster and prevent injuries. Fact is, no other sports medicine program in the region is more experienced when it comes to treating, training, and inspiring athletes. UPMC, the official healthcare provider of the Penguins, Steelers, and you. Find out more at upmcsportsmedicine.com.
Own your piece of hockey history with a Penguins game-used jersey. Visit J&J Distributing at www.jjdistributing.biz and check out one of their largest selections of Penguins game-worn jerseys from your favorite Pens, past and present. Or call 724-752-1556. J&J Distributing buys, sells, and trades some of hockey's most prized possessions, including the Penguins game-worn jerseys, Penguins practice jerseys, minor league jerseys, and new and game-used equipment. Browse their inventory today at www.jjdistributing.biz.
Back here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network, it's PIHL Hockey 2017-2018 as we get ready for a 4-5 matchup in the Southeast Varsity 2. It's Upper St. Clair hosting Penn-Trafford. Upper St. Clair will be in the home striped uniforms, the red, white, and black stripes all the way down with the black pants and the striped socks as well. Kind of a
the Ottawa 67s look, Sean.
The Ottawa 67s. And then if you take a look on the far side, Penn-Trafford in the green, white, and yellow tops with the black pants, green socks, PT logo on the front.
It's kind of the old Senators' third jersey where they just changed the color scheme. So kind of a strange representation of the city of Ottawa here today.
As it will be Blyer in net for Upper St. Clair. As we get ready for puck drop here, 17-minute periods in the PIHL. Starting on defense for Upper St. Clair is Isaac Goodman. And he is paired in the back with MK Galamis. Puck drop, center ice, won by Penn-Trafford and pushed back into the Upper St. Clair territory of the ice. A quick steal by Penn-Trafford, a fan on a shot, and the puck pushed towards the near boards. Battling for the puck for Penn-Trafford is Mickey, pushed back to Goodman. Goodman sauces it across to the far side of the ice. Bozovic pushes ahead, and Penn-Trafford offsides, has to dump it into the near half wall. 16.5 minutes in the first period, still no score. Losing an edge on the ice for Upper St. Clair is Cilio. And Cilio pushes it off the ice back to Goodman behind his own net. Cross ice pass to Galanis. And now the breakout begins with Price. Pushes it far side to Cilio and dumps it down for a change.
Good opening shift for PT.
Stopping the puck behind the net is Patrick. Goes back behind the net where Gunlack plays the puck. He's pushed off the puck quickly by Woomer. On the far boards, Woomer. He's poked out the puck. Stealing the puck away is Giacobbe. Pushes it to the far side of the near side of the ice. Battle with the puck. Squirted out with Daly at the point. Daly throws a shot, hits off his own teammate Woomer. Woomer throws a soft shot at the net, and Patrick uses the pad to push it to his glove. And a stoppage with 15:39 left in the first, no score.
Well, the first minute 21. It's been good forechecking by both teams. Both teams having trouble breaking the puck out of their own zone because of a good hard forecheck established. And here we are, offensive zone faceoff for St. Clair.
Face-off won by Pozovac for Penn-Trafford as it's pushed along the near boards in Upper St. Clair territory. Now behind the net and dancing around with the puck. Toe drag move along the far boards is the alternate captain Pullet. Pullet loses it at center ice but maintains possession with a backhand dump into the Penn-Trafford zone. Patrick slows the puck, steers along to the far boards. Galamis with the puck, pushes it down to the half wall. Behind the play is Price. Price steers it back along to the far side boards. Getting it and pushing it ahead is Gismondi. Now back in front, Tamino. Tamino pushes it free. Galamis with the puck in front of the center red, dumps it down. Change for the Panthers. 14:45 left, first period, no score. Tamino loses the puck to Woomer. Woomer throws off the boards. Soft check in the corner, and bringing it ahead is Penn-Trafford. Backhand pass, losing possession of the puck. Leslie, the captain, and Upper St. Clair steals and begins its breakout. Making a move at center ice is Saleo. Pushes it along far. Goodwin bashes it back down to the far side boards where Saleo picks it at the circle. Knocked off the puck is Saleo, and now Penn-Trafford steers along the near half wall and begins its execution out. It's Hughes. Soft pass to the blue line. Gets it back, crosses the blue line, breaks in, goes behind the back, throws a pass in front. That one's stolen away by Upper St. Clair, and it was Sweet. Dancing ahead and making a move is Giacobbe, and his soft shot is smothered by the glove of Patrick with 13:50 left in the first, no score.
Good play by McKeever there for St. Clair to collapse down in front of his own goaltender, pick off that centering pass. Quickly they transition into offensive through the neutral zone into the offensive zone and get the puck on net to create a face-off, but all started from a play deep in their own zone.
And the face-off pushed right back to Patrick, and they'll have to redo the face-off. Lawford taking the face-off for Penn-Trafford and pull it for Upper St. Clair. Lawford wins the face-off, pushes it to the far half wall. Gets knocked off the puck. Tamino bounces it back, and Upper St. Clair steals but loses it. Now we have a one-on-one situation brewing. Lawford with the puck has just the defenseman to meet, but a great play defensively on by the captain of Upper St. Clair, and that's Daly.
Yeah, good speed, good positioning. He came over, cut down the angle. Nice poke check to thwart that rush.
Pollitt drops it to Daly, whose shot goes wide of the cage on the near side. DeAngelis comes up with the puck, pushes it along, and knocked down and batted away by Hulbert. Now steering ahead for Upper St. Clair, and spinning back around is Pollitt. Pollitt throws it in front. That one's stolen away. DeAngelis gets knocked off the puck, bringing it ahead Manalo, and pushes it back behind the Penn-Trafford cage. Pollitt with the puck, skating to the far side. He's knocked off by Lawford. Lawford can't corral the puck. Pollitt with it on the steal. Dances past one on the far half wall, throws a soft shot, hits the side of the cage, back in front. Puck moving around, and somehow Patrick smothers the puck. Couple whacks by Upper St. Clair, but Patrick with a sprawling save with 12:40 left in the first keeps it a scoreless game.
Good sequence there for Upper St. Clair. The pressure forcing Patrick to make a couple sensational saves, particularly that second one. He was square to the shot in a slot. Rebound went to his left. Nice push off to his left, glove side, reached out, made the save.
Face-off one, Galamis keeps the puck in. Galamis smacks it back down. Offsides right now for Upper St. Clair, so have to retreat back behind the blue line, and gives Penn-Trafford time to begin a breakout. Sticking ahead is Passante. Passante's shot goes wide of the cage, and now it's a battle on the near side. Dancing around with the puck is Manalo. Manalo stuck up on the far half wall in his own zone, and a penalty coming up. I believe it's going to be on Penn-Trafford.
Hooking call.
12-12 left in the first, no score. And see who's headed to the box. It's Passante. 2 minutes for hooking. 12-12 for the first period.
So, Sean, it gives us an opportunity to tell you that tonight's officials are Brian Morton and Carmen Travato.
Power play for Upper St. Clair, but loses the face-off, and the puck dumped right back into its zone. Daly with the puck, sends it across ice, pull it now to the near side from Manalo. Manalo with the puck, stops on the wall, sends it back to pull it on the half wall. Pull it back to the point, Manalo. Manalo dances along the blue line, looking to send it to the top of the circle with Daly on the far side. There's a soft pass to pull it, look for the one time, and fanned on the one time and dumped down by Penn-Trafford, and Hughes pushes with Daly to play the puck on the dump. Does a great job collecting Daly on the far side, and now Manalo resets on the near side. Pass to Pullett off the boards. Pullett gets past one defender, enters the Penn-Trafford zone, stops, dumps it back behind to the far side. Poked ahead by Penn-Trafford, but Daly there to play it for Upper St. Clair. Cross ice pass to Manalo on the near wall. Stops at the circle, throws a pass across, a score! One-time shot, and it was Manalo setting up Quinn Giacobbe for the score, and it's a power play goal for Upper St. Clair with 11:11 left in the first period. It's 1-0 Panthers on Giacobbe's 17th of the season.
Well, Sean, Penn-Trafford got caught cheating. They attempted to pick the puck off high in the defensive zone on a D-to-D pass by St. Clair, and the forward left the zone. And that only allowed 3 players in the defensive zone, and they went across the formation for the one-timer. Panthers lead 1-0.
So Giacobbe's 17th give the Panthers the lead about 6 minutes in. The Penn-Trafford working ahead, and now we have a stoppage in play.
Going to say that net, the left post is off its position, so they're going to readjust that. But, Sean, you just can't cheat when you're killing a penalty. If you don't get the puck, it's going to cost you, and that's exactly what happened for Penn-Trafford. They forechecked heavily when they dumped it in, and this time they tried to pick it off high in the zone for a break, and they left the zone early. And he got caught with not enough guys down low, and goaltender had very little he could do there. Here comes St. Clair again.
And it's Giacobbe who somehow almost came over the steal. Patrick came out to play it. Now a battle on the near half wall with McKenzie. Upper St. Clair has the puck. Goodman at the point. Dances along the near board, stops at the circle, throws a shot. That one blockered away by Patrick. Now another shot from the top of the far circle. It was missed wide of the cage by Saleo. Goodman throws it off the board and chipped out of play by Penn-Trafford. It was Bosak with chipping it out of play, and a stoppage with 10:28 left in the first period. 1-0 Panthers.
Going to try to get the connection here to get the...
Loger to take the face-off for Upper St. Clair, wins it clean, but poked away by Penn-Trafford. Manalo comes up with the puck, tried to toe drag around the defender, and loses it to Gismondi. Throws it in, losing it, Manalo, and now Upper St. Clair starts ahead with Sweet. Dumps it back behind the board where Patrick steers it to the far side. Gismondi gets a check from Sweet. Intercept. Manalo in the left circle throws a soft backhand, an easy glove save by Patrick with 10:03 left in the first period. For St. Clair, holding a 1-0 lead.
So, Sean, the official scoring line there at the 5:49 mark is Quinn Giacobbe on the power play from Jonah Manalo and Michael Daly III.
Giacobbe's 17th, Daly's 8th assist, and Manalo's 5th assist of the season. Leslie with the puck for Penn-Trafford, enters the Upper St. Clair zone, 2-on-1, throws a shot, that one goes wide of the cage far side. And now a crushing hit on the far side boards by Jake Price. Knocking down hard to Pilka. And we have a whistle. And I believe we have a face-off coming out.
The puck jumped up into the Upper St. Clair bench, caught by the backup goaltender there. And really nothing wrong there, just the crowd. The students always react to the big hit.
Pilka took the hit from Price. Face-off won by Penn-Trafford and pushed in with 9:40 on the clock in the first period. 1-0 Upper St. Clair, who has the puck and pushes it across. Stolen away, though, by Patrick. Throws a wrister. That one goes wide near side. Daly gets knocked off the puck by Hughes, but now Daly begins the breakout for Upper St. Clair in the neutral ice. Sends it across. Stuck and steering it back. Now a hard shot that goes wide near far side. Price comes up to play the puck on the near boards for the Panthers. Loses it, and now dancing ahead is Mickey. Mickey across to Hughes. Hughes drops it back to the point. Shot, that one saved away. Patrick on the shot. Knocked away by Blyer. Cross ice pass, and now Daly on a 1-on-2. There's a shot, that one goes high at the cage.
Good shot fake by Daly.
On the near side, saucing it ahead, and getting it is
2-on-1.
Hughes, 2-on-1 for Penn-Trafford. Patrick with a shot, great defensive play, tipped down, and behind the cage it goes.
Hit the top of the net, Sean, after that deflection.
Backhand pass intercept by Upper St. Clair. Spinning around and dancing back is Price to send it far side. Now Giacobbe in the neutral ice, gets poked off the puck. It's Daw who backhands it into the neutral zone and slapped down by Upper St. Clair to regroup. 8:20 left first period, 1-0 Panthers. Militzer with the puck. Sends it to the far boards, Leslie. Leslie chips it into the neutral ice. Giacobbe with it now for Upper St. Clair. Spins back around to the far side boards and stolen out. Militzer dumps it down. Went off the stick of Saleo, so no icing, and Upper St. Clair retreats back, starts the offense. Trying to get things going in the neutral ice, but a great job by Penn-Trafford to settle it down with Giacobbe with a steal. Giacobbe tried to dance between the legs of the defender and decides to send it back behind the boards. Tamina chipped it back. Giacobbe still there. He takes a soft check. Goodman throws it in front. Backhand pass between the legs. It's intercepted. Pozovic brings it ahead. Leslie stops and dances to the middle slot. Throws a shot. That one saved by Blyer on the redirect opportunity in front of the net by Penn-Trafford. Now a slap shot from the point. That one goes wide of the cage far side. Dumped down, still not out. DePilka gets knocked off the pucks, kept in by Penn-Trafford, and finally Upper St. Clair regroups with a soft sauce ahead, but it's DePilka who keeps it at center red. Dumped down by Penn-Trafford, line change for the Warriors. 7 minutes left first period, no score. And Tamino retreats back on the ice, and an icing call at 6:55 of the first period. 1-0 Upper St. Clair.
Good pace, Sean. We haven't had a whistle in quite a few minutes. Penn-Trafford's having some success, particularly sending the long stretch passes to the left side of the ice. They have a stretch guy or a plant guy over there in front of the St. Clair bench. They're getting it up ahead to him, and he's getting across the blue and leaving the trailer pass or getting the touch pass back to the teammate coming through the neutral zone with speed, and it's worked pretty well for him.
Nolo with the puck. Gets it stolen inside his own zone and now brought ahead along the near boards. It's Price. Price throws a shot at the cage, sticked away and out of play off the stick of Reno Patrick, and face off inside the Penn-Trafford zone.
Well, good spot by Price. Looked up there. I was pretty much on the same angle to the net. Patrick was a little to his right. There was a little room in that lower right corner on the glove side, left pad area, and Patrick did a nice job recovering and sticking that one out of play for no rebound in front.
Clean face-off win in the defensive zone by the Warriors. Sent across ice and now stuck on the far boards is Galamis. Okay, Galamis gets it ahead and now pushes it back behind the Penn-Trafford goal. Boger with the puck gets knocked free. Manalo dances up and pokes it at the near half wall. Behind the cage and fanning on it. But Manalo comes up with it, sends it back across on the far circle, dances ahead. Soft backhand from the low slot. Puck dancing around, still in play, and the whistle blows, and a hand pass called on Upper St. Clair to stop the puck with 5:58 left in the first period.
Nice little cutback there on the backhand. Got the shot on goal, rebound high into the air. Not sure why one of the St. Clair players reached up with his hand. You don't want to grab it there. You just kind of want it to fall in that mess. He knocked it down. Teammate touched it. Face off in the neutral zone.
Laufer pushes the face-off ahead for the Warriors, but that one goes to Upper St. Clair and a wrist shot, and that one easily saved by Patrick on the wrist shot by Goodman. Excuse me, that was Hulbert on the wrist shot.
Nice simple play in the neutral zone for St. Clair, just winning it to the open ice defenseman. Right-handed shot. He had a pretty good angle. Stay away from the defenders to get the puck on the net.
Another defensive zone faceoff win. This time Penn-Trafford gets the puck out, but an intercept at the neutral zone by Upper St. Clair. Woomer with the puck. Dances in, throws a slap shot from top of the near circle. That one blocked down by the defense, Militzer. Puck behind the cage, now back to the near boards. Bernard with the puck, he takes a bone-crushing check. And now a shot from Daly from the high point, and that one saved easily by Patrick. And the clock stops again with 5.5 minutes left in the first period.
St. Clair turning up the physical play there, keeping the puck in on the forecheck. They've looked good. I like their skating ability, I like their speed, Sean. I think Patrick in goal has been very sharp. Not much he could do on that goal allowed on the power play.
Near circle face-off, won by Penn-Trafford, and another hard hit by Upper St. Clair. Now Pullitt loses it at the blue line, and it's back to center ice. Saleo with the puck. Dancing around, skating backwards. There's a soft backhand to Goodman on the near side boards. Up along the boards to Price. Price makes one deke. Goes back towards the near side boards and now skates across and enters the Penn-Trafford zone at the top circle. Knocked off the puck, poke checked away. And now here's Hughes on a 1-on-2. Hughes has a trailer behind him, Pullitt, so he throws it to the far side of the ice.
Good back check by Pullitt.
Upper St. Clair comes free with the puck, and it's McQuaid. McQuaid loses his possession. Back to Saleo. Regroup for Upper St. Clair on the near side. Now Goodman. Goodman backhands it behind his own cage to the far side. Intercept. Hughes with the puck. Loses it and now pushed ahead. McQuaid giving chase and knocked back down. And now Patrick enters the zone. Penn-Trafford can't break free, and now a 1-on-2 for Upper St. Clair. But it turns into a 2-on-2. Price with a slap shot goes wide far side. Goes all the way back to the neutral ice, and Hughes comes up with the puck. Hughes 1-on-1 with the defense, and a shot and a save by Blyer. 1-on-1, didn't get all the shot, an easy pad save, and we're going to have a penalty call with 4:17 left in the first period. 1-0 Upper St. Clair, and it's going to be a slash on Hughes.
On the goaltender, Blyer, who had covered the puck. The official, Travato, right on the spot there. When the goaltender goes down there to cover it, you just can't be whacking at his hand like that. So 4:17 remaining first period is going to be the second power play opportunity for the Panthers. They're 1 for 1 so far.
Upper St. Clair got its first goal earlier on at 11:11 remaining of the first period from Giacobbe. And now back on the power play. Face-off win. Skating ahead is McKeever. McKeever throws it off the near boards and dumps it back, and now Penn-Trafford tried to sauce ahead, but McKeever knocks it down for Manalo. Sticks it all the way back to the far side of the boards from behind the cage. Backhand pass intercept. Now Manalo dances ahead to the near circle. Sticks at the half wall. Throws it behind the cage to McKeever. McKeever setting up behind the cage. Gets poke checked off. It goes off the pad of Patrick, and it's slapped away by Penn-Trafford for the clear. 3:45 in the first period. 1.5 on the power play.
Got it in front, Sean. Nobody there on the power play in the net front presence to poke that one home.
Manalo's cross-ice pass to the near side to Pullitt. Pullitt stops at the circle, throws a shot, and an easy save by Patrick using the catching glove, pinning himself against the near post with 3:32 left in the first period and 1:16 remaining on the power play.
I think I would have liked to see Pullitt pull up right there and look for a defender creeping towards the top of the circles. Bad angle shot. Unless he saw a lot of space there on the goaltender, Reno Patrick, they could have held possession there and play.
Woomer with a clear face-off win, cross-ice pass. Pullitt, he somehow got it to go in. Didn't get all of the one-timer, but Pullitt knocks it in. And it's 2-0 Upper St. Clair with 3:26 left in the first. The second power play goal for the Panthers.
Sean, it's going to be a Woomer. It went off of Pullitt's skate, and it was heading towards the open net. And it would have been no goal because it went off his skate. And Woomer got it on the way in and knocked it into the net. And I think it's going to be Woomer's goal with 3:26 remaining here. St. Clair is now 2 for 2 on the power play.
If it's Woomer, it's his third goal of the season. And with 3:26 left, Upper St. Clair has gone up 2-0 on Penn-Trafford, who dumps the puck off the face-off win inside Upper St. Clair territory. Now Upper St. Clair sticks ahead. There's a pass down and chipped down and back to Goodman. Goodman. Saucer pass ahead. Upper St. Clair, Finn. Steers it back behind the Penn-Trafford cage. And a whistle. And we're going to have a penalty.
We're going to have a high sticking call.
That one must have happened well far away from the play. And the penalty on Penn-Trafford goes to Jack McKenzie.
Oh, and he's going to get more. As he's going to maybe get more.
Let's see if they do give him more. He smacked the glass.
Well, he extended a certain digit, let's say, politically correctly.
We have 3:02 left in the first period. Third power play now for Upper St. Clair as he's mocking the St. Clair fans. Face-off won by Upper St. Clair. Daly sends it to the top circle. Cross-ice pass, Giacobbe Manolo off the side of the cage. Back behind and sticked out, Hughes, but he gets poked off the puck by Giacobbe. Giacobbe settles it, throws it off the boards. Dancing around is Pullett behind the cage. Pullett.
We're going to have a penalty in front of the net.
Penalty in front. No hooking call. And this call is going to be on Upper St. Clair. And it's Jack Price called for hooking in front of the net. Holding?
Yeah. Going to be a holding call in front. Wasn't looking in front of the net, in front of the goaltender, Reno Patrick. Not sure if that was good call, make-up call, or what, but we're going to skate 4-on-4 for a minute 38 with 2:39 remaining in the first period. A lot of open ice here. I think St. Clair is a little faster team. This could be to their advantage.
Face-off won by St. Clair. Daly to Woomer. Woomer, soft wrist shot from the top of the circle, saved by Patrick, pushed behind his own net, intercepted by Giacobbe, and he pushes it along the near boards. Patrick sends it up, and Hughes has the puck. But Hughes can't possess the puck long enough, and Manolo comes up with the steal for Upper St. Clair. There's a wrist shot. Easy blocker save by Patrick to the near side. Back behind the cage, and Woomer gives chase, and he'll possess the puck on the far side wall. Woomer dances across, sends it to the top point to Daly. He loses it, and now Patrick and Hughes one-on-one. Daly gives chase back. Patrick makes one move. There's a soft backhand save, and the net comes off. Blyer makes the initial save and may have knocked the net off himself to keep that one from getting any worse. And with 1:54 in the first period remaining, 2-0 Upper St. Clair. 52 seconds left on the penalty to Penn-Trafford's McKenzie, and 1:15 left on the penalty to Upper St. Clair's Jake Price.
Well, it was a bit of a flub there by Daly in the neutral zone, but great recovering speed. Put it on display there as he tracked back and was able to cut the angle and allowed Blyer to score up to the right, and then as Blyer pushed back to second save, he knocked that net off the right post mooring.
Upper St. Clair chips it ahead, and it's McKeever. He's knocked off by Tamino, but McKeever still gets it on the near half boards. Throws it back to the top, but intercepted by Leslie. 2-on-3. Leslie with skating fast. Throws a shot from the near circle. That goes wide. DePilka pushes it off. DePilka has to find it, and he decides to retreat back to the neutral ice. 1:25 left first period. 20 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Goodman pushes it back to Pullett, who sauces it across, and it's going to be settled by DePilka. DePilka across to Tamino on the near side. Soft pass ahead and spun back by Pozovic. Pozovic gives chase behind the cage, but great speed ahead. Pozovic throws a hard check, and now skating ahead for Upper St. Clair is Pullett. Pullett makes a move on the line, throws a pass in front, nobody there. Penalty is over to Penn-Trafford, and now on the power play. And Pullett makes a check. Stick back by Upper St. Clair. Retreating back on the power play, 7 seconds left, 45 seconds left first period. 2-0 Upper St. Clair, pulls it back, penalties expire, back to even strength. Cross-ice pass, tipped in. Giacobbe gives chase, but Patrick steers it to the near side boards. Leslie can't possess the puck. Chipped ahead by Upper St. Clair. McQuaid fans on a pass, but Woomer comes up with it, losing a stick for Penn-Trafford, and now Woomer with a battle on the near half boards. McQuaid tried to dance behind the net, gets pinned to the wall. Giacobbe pokes the puck free. 15 seconds left first period. Now back to the far side boards. Pass in front. Manolo, a shot from the top of the circle and saved by Patrick with 9.2 on the clock. And the Panthers leading 2-0.
Sean, Penn-Trafford just can't seem to get the offense on track. They've had a couple rushes, but you got to give high marks to the defensemen for Upper St. Clair of closing down from behind or doing a nice job poking the puck away. I think that the blue line of the Panthers has been solid in this first period.
Face off one. Manalo with the puck, pushes it to the far boards. Gallic throws it down, and now in front, backhand Giacobbe, and just wide of the post on the far side. And that does it for one period of play from the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon, Pennsylvania. It's Upper St. Clair 2, and it's Penn-Trafford nothing. You're watching 2017-2018 PIHL hockey here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
People ask what drives me. It's the respect I have for my opponents, the trust I have in my teammates, a coach who treats me with dignity, and a university that has faith in me on and off the field. That's what keeps me focused, why I practice harder, play my heart out. I play to win. I play for Carlo. Tell us your story using #WhatDrivesYou.
Carlo University is a proud sponsor of the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
380 Discount Warehouse in Murraysville carries a full line of brand new furniture at discount pricing. 380 Discount Warehouse carries Ashley, Liberty, Vaughn Bassett, and Best Home Furniture, and many more. You can special order your furniture at discount pricing. While you're there, shop the many other departments, including tools, automotive, food, pet and wildlife, household goods and cleaning supplies, lawn and garden, and seasonal holiday decor. Visit them on the web at shop380.com or on the road at Route 380 in Murraysville. Open Tuesday through Sunday 9 to 5. Shop 380 Discount Warehouse and save big.
Second period underway here at the Ice Castle as teams switch sides. And with the puck now going left to right is Upper St. Clair. Daly behind the net, makes a move, the captain, and slowly progressing the offense. Price now on the far side. Loses the puck momentarily, sent across to McQuaid. McQuaid dances in along the far boards, stops at the half wall, now goes behind the Penn-Trafford net. Knocked off the puck and bringing it ahead for Penn-Trafford and saucing it. Recepting the passes, Patrick dances to the middle slot. There's a hard wrister, and that one goes wide near side. Smack back behind the net, and Price will possess it for Upper St. Clair. 50 seconds have elapsed in the second period. 2-0 Upper St. Clair. Price dances in the zone, gets poke checked off the puck. It spins around at the circle, dances along the goal line, throws it back to the circle, intercept by Patrick. Send a cross, and that one is going to be intercepted by Upper St. Clair. Goodman off the skate of the referee, who's sitting up on the Penn-Trafford wall, went all the way back, and Penn-Trafford throws a hard pass off the glass. Saleo can't keep it in. And now bringing it across. Bosak to Patrick. Shot from the slot. That one goes high of the cage. Rebound attempt. That one goes wide. Dancing ahead. Sending it across. Yongo. His pass to Sweet intercepted. Now Salea. Salea makes a move. Enters the Penn-Trafford zone at the top far circle. Dances to the middle slot. Gets poked off the puck. But knocking it back is Pluger. Behind the cage, Penn-Trafford trying to break out of its own zone. Sweet knocking Penn-Trafford off the puck and now dumped back in. Tamino steers it all the way out. Goodman pins it along the far boards in front of his own bench and dumped back in. 15:55 left second period. 2-0 Upper St. Clair. Saleo can't possess the puck at the blue line. He has to retreat all the way back to his own zone. Makes this move and sends it back to the neutral ice with Woomer. Woomer, cross ice pass, that one for McKeever, unable to possess the puck, and now a poke check kept in by Upper St. Clair. McKeever it is, and now it continues to be bounced around and out by McKenzie for Penn-Trafford, and that one stops at the far, near wall. Backhand pass ahead. Making a move, but great job by Giacobbe to knock Penn-Trafford off the puck, and now Penn-Trafford breaks out. Dancing ahead and stopping at the half wall, but getting knocked off the puck is DePilka by Galamus.
Good play by Galamus. Use the body, separate the puck from the player, and stop behind the net with it.
Woomer dumps the puck in. Behind the cage, Patrick throws it off the boards and into the mesh. With 14 minutes left in the second period, 2-0 Upper St. Clair.
So, Sean, at the 13:34 mark first period, it was Andrew Woomer on the power play from Joseph Pullitt and Michael Daly the third. Michael Daly picking up his second assist. So, The period ends 2-0 St. Clair.
Face-off won by Penn-Trafford, thrown along the far side boards. Leslie chips the puck out momentarily, but kept in actually by Upper St. Clair and Price.
Delay.
And we're going to have a whistle.
Delayed offsides.
With 13:49 left in the face-off to come outside the Penn-Trafford zone.
They're right on the line, although from our perch, it didn't look like the entire puck came out of the zone. Shots on goal first period, 14-5 in favor of the Panthers.
Face-off on the near dot, won by Upper St. Clair. And now the puck in the neutral ice with Price. Sticking along with it, pull it now, drops it back to Galamis, who sends it across ice. And dancing in Quaid throws a hard slapper, and that one easily gloved down by Patrick with 13:31 left second period.
Really like that nice subtle play there by Price and Galamis, and the Upper St. Clair regroup. A lot of players generated some speed there and just kept trying to force their way down the boards. They realized that they're losing ice and it's going to be closed off. Dropped it to the defenseman. Galamis picked up her head, went cross ice, and the result is an offensive zone faceoff.
Faceoff win, hard slap, wrist shot. Goes wide by McQuaid. Now Galamis throws a soft one in front. That one redirected to the cage, and Patrick stops it. Backhand pass ahead, and now chipped out, and Galamis does a great job to give it to Pullett. Pullett in a 3-on-2 for Upper St. Clair. Dances now in the middle slot, drops it to McQuaid, throws a shot, that one wide of the cage near side. Intercept by Penn-Trafford. Lost where the puck was, and ultimately steered it out Pozovic. Now crossing into the blue line and bringing it ahead for Upper St. Clair's Pullett. Pullett at the blue line, throws a shot, that one wide near side, but it's going to be McQuaid along the near half wall to play the puck. Pullett, he gets pinned against the glass hard. Now a battle the near half wall. Two players on each side scrumming for the puck that eventually squirts out to the far side wall. Backhanded by Manalo. Now behind the puck. And playing it is Penn-Trafford. Dancing ahead is Loffer. Loffer throws a pass using the skates as Galamis to settle it, but Loffer enters the offensive zone. Galamis chips him off the puck. And now Manalo gives it to Price on the near boards. Price sticks it ahead. Woomer. Woomer enters the zone. Woomer across, looking for Manalo. Stolen by Penn-Trafford and dumped down.
Close to too many men on the ice for Upper St. Clair. They're fortunate that Galamis did not play the puck going off.
And not enough for icing, as Daly has his pass intercepted, and now a shot from the circle. One time, and what a save by Blyer using the right pad. Now McKeever brings it out for Upper St. Clair. After Hughes got stoned on the one time, Daly chips it in. And behind the play is McKeever to play for Upper St. Clair. Now Giacobbe stops behind the Penn-Trafford cage. Nice. Throws it in front. McKeever looking for a shot. That one went off a skate wide far side. Now on the half wall. Chipped back by Penn-Trafford. 11:28 left for second period. 2-0 Upper St. Clair. And now Hughes one-on-one with Daly, but Hulbert comes back. Easy shot, blocker to the near side by Blyer. And McKeever sends it down, and an icing will be called with 11:12 left in the second period. Still 2-0 Upper St. Clair.
Oh, nice little play behind the net by the Panthers. Throw it in front, and Pozovac did a nice job sliding over and getting in the way and kind of not allowing a clean shot on goal there. That would have been a great scoring opportunity if he didn't deflect that shot. And then, once again, Hughes up ahead of the play in the neutral zone. One-on-one on Daly. That time he just threw it at the net. That's really been the extent of the Warriors' offense is Hughes on the stretch play.
But Penn-Trafford gets a steal in the Upper St. Clair zone. Now it's sent all the way back around. Militzer gets knocked off the puck, dumps it back, and stolen by Daly. To Price, who enters the Penn-Trafford zone. Tried to make a move, but a great play defensively to stand him up by Daw. And now sticking ahead, McKenzie. McKenzie chips it off the far boards, plays it at the half wall, looking to throw it in front. Gets chipped out by Upper St. Clair. Hulbert steers it ahead, and now here comes Yongo. Yongo throws a shot. That one goes wide, far side. Pfluger there to play the puck, and it's intercepted by the Warriors with 10:24 left in the second period. Smooth skating ahead along the near side by Militzer. Militzer, he's knocked off the puck hard. Sent across. Daw sends it, uses the skate to keep it in front of the blue line. Finn and Daw in a battle. Passanti joins with Soleo. Passanti got it out momentarily. Daw is stuck on the puck, and the whistle blows with 10:02 left in the second period. With the score 2-0 Upper St. Clair. Faceoff will come outside the Penn-Trafford zone at the near dot. Sean Saputo, Kevin Zielmanski here at the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon. For this 2A matchup in the Southeast, and off the faceoff, Gunlack throws one at the cage on a sauce, and that one gloved by Blyer, and now the faceoff to the far side circle in the Upper St. Clair zone. Upper St. Clair with 20 points on the season, 9-6, 2 overtime games as well, an overtime loss and a shootout loss. Penn-Trafford just 9-8 as a shot off the faceoff goes wide to the cage near side. Back behind and around, Yonga throws the puck off the board to get the puck off the edge, and now Finn drops it in. Finn goes to the far half wall, loses possession of the puck, and now it sticks out, but kept in and dumped down by Goodman. Gunlack with it on the near half wall, makes Yonga miss, and now Mickey sends it out, but a great play by Goodman. Dances, slap shot off the skate, and chipped out. Upper St. Clair has to retreat back, dumped in by Goodman. Patrick settles it behind the cage with 9:15 left second period. Thrown up ahead. Soleo gets chipped off, icing waved off. Hughes enters the zone. There's a soft backhand past Goodman, who has to take it to the far side. Goodman throws it hard off the back wall. Behind his own cage, Soleo sends it all the way back to the far side boards Goodman. Goodman with a soft pass to Woomer in the neutral ice. Across the suite on the near side boards. There's a shot from the top of the circle on the near side, and easily saved by Patrick. 8:51 left in period number 2. With the Panthers leading 2-0. A very important matchup in the Southeast Varsity 2A. Face-off 1. Galamis, slapper, that one off the leg of Pozovic. And now sent back behind the cage. Bullet with the puck. Bullet dances around. Looking, skating on the far circle, throws one in front, looking for a one-time redirect by Sweet, and that one went wide, and now sent back around to Manalo. Off the boards to McQuaid, loses the puck behind the Penn-Trafford goal. Sweet with it now on the near boards. He's checked hard into the glass, and we're going to have a penalty coming up. Galamis throws a shot that stick to the far side. Manalo coming. Blyer off the ice, but not before the puck is touched up by Penn-Trafford. And we are going to have a penalty on the Warriors for the 4th time tonight.
Sean, that gives us an opportunity to tell you if you're a working professional ready to move up in your career, Seton Hill University has a program just for you. Seton Hill's adult degree program offers flexible undergraduate degree courses in areas like accounting, criminal justice, business, and human services. The adult degree program is 5-star dates a year and offers convenient course times, financial aid, a 96% placement rate, and career services for life. Register for our next info session and learn more at setonhill.edu/ADP. Seton Hill University, this way up.
Gizmondi on the penalty, 2 minutes, and it's face-off 1 and sent down by Penn-Trafford. Upper St. Clair 2 for 3 on the power play tonight. Daly begins the rush for Upper St. Clair. Sends it to the near side, pull it at the neutral ice red line, sends it to Giacobbe on the near boards. Giacobbe back to Daly, middle slot, makes a move, sends it to the far circle. Manalo down on one knee, fans on the shot. Now Giacobbe dancing along the near boards, atop the circle, throws it across, one-time attempt. That one, not a lot on it by Manalo again, and dumped down by the Warriors.
Great pass, tough finish, cross the ice, going down the one knee at the post there. Very unselfish puck movement by the Panthers. I really like to watch it there, Sean. They're doing well on the power play. No one trying to do too much. A lot of movement across the ice side to side.
Gunlack stops the puck, sends it off the boards, and it gets somehow redirected off the official. Daw throws it off the board, but kept in by Giacobbe, but it came out momentarily. And now it has to be played along by Daly. Daly has to retreat back. Daly sends it to Manalo. Manalo along the far side skates to the middle and sends it to Daly on the near side. Enters the Penn-Trafford zone, stops at the blue line, pass sent across, stolen away, knocked out. But Giacobbe comes back to play the puck. Manned up by Pasanti. And now Pullet chips it off the board. And Manalo sends it across to Price. 6:40 left second period, 25 seconds on the power play for Upper St. Clair. And chipped out and losing an edge is Daly. And line change for Penn-Trafford on the penalty kill with 15 seconds left on the power play. Daly skating ahead. Send it to Woomer. Woomer on the near side. There's a backhand into the zone. Daly enters with the puck. Daly looked to chip it around, and it's steered to the far side. 3 seconds left. Soleo throws it behind the cage. Penalty over, full strength. 2 for 4 on the power play now for the Panthers. But still keep possession of the puck. McQuaid throws it in front. Puck batted down. Now it's played in front. Woomer. Woomer throws a soft backhand that goes wide from his knees. McQuaid with the puck. Far side of the ice. Sends it back around. Price can't settle it. But Price keeps it up. Gives it to Goodman. Shot from top of the circle near side. That one goes wide of the cage near side. Now a backhand pass. Woomer with the puck. Woomer gets knocked off the puck momentarily by Gismondi. Now a dance and a shot. That one saved off the post, and somehow somebody came up. I think it was McQuaid that got the rebound attempt and poked it in. And Upper St. Clair with 5:36 left takes a 3-0 lead.
Well, Sean, that looked like it was a matter of time. The sustained pressure by the Panthers in the offensive zone. Penn-Trafford not able to get it out, not able to get a change. And it was just continued pressure after the power play expired for the Panthers. And it was only so much that Reno Patrick could hold them off there. He was hugging the post, but somehow that puck squirted free and able to squirt it in there for the 3rd goal of the game for Upper St. Clair. We're having a conversation over there in front of the scores thing between Lloyd and the official, I guess wondering maybe why there wasn't a whistle or penalty or something, but with 5.5 to go, St. Clair by 3.
Fitz McQuaid, it's his 5th of the season. As the pass is backhanded along the boards, spun around and breaking away from pressure to Hulbert, throws it off the boards to Daly and sauces one into the neutral ice. Tamina gets the puck for Penn-Trafford, throws it off the board, stolen away by Finn at the top far circle. Back behind the cage and getting checked off the puck is Fairfull. Back to the point, Daly, slap shot, blocked down. A great play by Mickey to knock down Daly, throws a check into the boards, and now it's rung ahead. Knocking free is Patrick. Hulbert with it now. Cross to the near side, Fairfull. Fairfull enters the zone. Gets checked off the boards by DePilka and Starrong along. Finn behind the cage, intercepts for Upper St. Clair, dances around. Now in the circle, throwing it across in front. Kluger, that shot goes just high and wide, and then a backhand attempt off the rebound is stopped by Patrick. Back to the point, Daly a wobbling slap shot. That one goes off Patrick to the far half wall. Fairfull keeps the pressure ahead for Upper St. Clair with 4:20 left in the second period. And now DePilka regroups for Penn-Trafford. Bernard with the puck. Bernard dumps it in from the center red line. Daly sends it off the boards, knocked down, and chipped out by Upper St. Clair. Regrouped by Gunlach. Gunlach throws it back. Now thrown off the near boards. Gunlach has it, dumps it back in. Daly will play it for Upper St. Clair. Penn-Trafford had to get onside. Daly all the way up ahead along the far boards. Hard check, and now a penalty coming up. No penalty, actually.
Yes. Oh.
They put the hand down. That was for delayed offsides. Daly sends it in. Gunlach makes a hard check, meeting Woomer. And joining the party is Sweet. But Gunlach comes up with the puck. Throws it into the neutral ice. It got deflected. Comes back down. And icing is the call with 3:29 left in the second period. Upper St. Clair leading Penn-Trafford 3-0.
I think we were both fooled for a moment there. We saw the official put his arm up on the big hit right at the red line in front of the scorer's table. The frustration is growing there for the Warriors. Not able to get much going. As you see one of the coaches for Duquesne University walk by. Must be scouting some of the guys here tonight. Face-off
win by Penn-Trafford. Circles behind the cage to the near side. Stolen pass, intercepted momentarily, but Manalo has to push it ahead to Giacobbe. Giacobbe across with a shot. Woomer saved initially, poked back towards the cage, and Penn-Trafford pulls it out of harm's way. It was Leslie, the captain, who pulled it out of the way, who takes a check from Woomer. Woomer gets the puck, a shot. That one headed away to the near side by Patrick. Off the boards, Manalo. Now a shot from an awkward angle, goes into the middle slot, stolen by Penn-Trafford with 2:45 left. Finally gets it into the neutral ice, Pozovic. Pozovic dances ahead, top of the near circle, shot! Pozovic scores! Pozovic all alone from the high circle on the near side, throws a wrister past Blyer, and with 2:40 left in the second, it's 3-1 Upper St. Clair.
What a sweet shot there by Pozovic. He was able to fight his way down the boards here. That puck went along the dashers really where we couldn't see it very well, and all of a sudden Pozovic looked up, and he had some time and space, and he picked up the puck on the left wing side as a right wing shot. He moved slightly to the slot area. I thought he was getting a little too close to the defender, but he shot it right through him, beat Blyer on the stick side. What a good shot there. First goal of the game for the Warriors. It's now 3-1 St. Clair. We're down 2:35 on the clock. If I may, Sean, at the 11:24 mark of the second period, it was Mark McQuaid from Isaac Goodman on the third Upper St. Clair goal. And we will await the announcement and the scores table to enter into the system.
Pozovic gets his 4th of the season for Penn-Trafford as the puck is with Price. Price throws a shot from a hard angle, and that one goes to the far side boards. Pull it, chips it up into the air. McQuaid gets dragged down onto the ice.
Could have been a holding call there.
A battle, and a whistle blows. And stoppage in play. McQuaid.
It's going to take them both.
McQuaid was getting into it along the boards with Tyler Bosak. And McQuaid and Bosak will both take a seat on the sim bin. One pulled one down, another one was trying to smack him away, and instead of just taking one guilty party, they decided to cool them both off and send them to the coincidental minor booth.
2 minutes in the box, cool off. Yeah, Bozak had a hold of McQuaid, and McQuaid must have did or said something while down low on the ice there, so coincidental minors.
Lloyd with the puck, sends it back, intercepted momentarily by Giacobbe, sends it back along towards the Penn-Trafford net. Giacobbe on the far boards, sends it back on the half wall. Fairful dances back, Giacobbe. Giacobbe looking in front, goes around, spinner on that one, thrown in front, and a whistle blows. And the net has come off yet again with 1:50 left in the second period. Score 3-1 Upper St. Clair.
Sean, I think Penn-Trafford really needed that goal before the intermission. Close the gap to 3-1, make it still within reach in the third period there. Maybe they can find one more here in the last 1:50 of the second period, but St. Clair's really owned the majority of the play.
Giacobbe dancing along the near half boards, throws it in front to the middle slot. McKeever loses it, and now here comes Penn-Trafford. It's Patrick. Patrick throws it across. That one batted away. Patrick behind the cage. Spins around, coming to the near post. Throws one in front. That one laying in front. Backhand shot, and Hughes' shot is saved, and now we have a scrum in front of the ice. McKeever jumping on the back of Mickey, sending him down to the ice. And with 1:27 left in the second period, referees are conversing, and McKeever is going to come off the ice as he hauled down Patrick in front of the cage well after the whistle blew.
So we're going to have, nope, they put one each in there? Or no, we already had this Penn-Trafford in there for the coincidental. So we're going to have our second power play opportunity of the game for the Warriors with 1:27 remaining in the second period. That will carry over into the start of the third period. They'll have a 33-second power play, like second half of the power play at the start of the period.
Unless Penn-Trafford can knock one in before the break. Still a minute 25 left in a 3-1 game. Leslie with the puck. Skates into the neutral ice, now enters the Upper St. Clair zone to the far circle. Loses possession of the puck on the boards. Hughes with it on the far half wall. Hughes behind the cage. Throw in front. One time, that one fanned on. And stolen away, and Upper St. Clair retreats. Hand up, penalty coming on Penn-Trafford. And that one goes all the way back, touched up by Penn-Trafford. And Penn-Trafford's power play ends quickly.
Yeah, he hooked him.
Into the box for Penn-Trafford is Mickey for the hooking call with 59.5 seconds left in the second period. And we are now 4-on-4 for potentially the remainder of the period.
Yeah, they only had 28 seconds on that opportunity on the power play.
0 for 2 now is Penn-Trafford.
Right. They were getting a breakout. Potential rush was St. Clair, and they reached out and hooked him. That would be Ryan Mickey of Penn-Trafford, so he sits for 2 for hooking.
Face off won by Penn-Trafford. Manalo throws it off the boards. Pollock checked by Pozovic. Pozovic and Pollock battling with it. And now it's ahead. Giacobbe throws a shot. He beats Patrick through the 5-hole. Giacobbe danced from the near circle into the low slot and opened up the pads of Patrick. And it's now 4-1 on Giacobbe's second goal of the night, his 18th of the season.
Well, just what Penn-Trafford didn't want to see before the end of the period. St. Clair taking advantage, 4-on-4, gets some open ice. Giacobbe walks in, finds a little space there between the legs, buries it, makes it 4-1 up for St. Clair.
Now the face-off won and Pollard has it. There's a shot from the slot and easily gloved down by Patrick as Giacobbe gets into it behind the cage with Daw. And 36.6 seconds left. 138 on the penalty to Penn-Trafford, 109 on the penalty at Upper St. Clair. 2 in the box per side. Face off near circle, pushed ahead by Pollitt. There's a backhand, and Pollitt falling down, pushing the face off ahead, backhands it in between the wickets of Patrick, and it's 5-1 Upper St. Clair.
Well, right off the face-off play, Pollitt as the center, he didn't do what his name suggests. He pushed it. He pushed it forward, and it falling to the ice. He pushed it once again past Reno Patrick for the 5th Upper St. Clair goal of the period. This one 2/10 short of 10 seconds apart.
Face-off pushed ahead by Pozovic and stolen by Manalo. And now a hard check by Leslie, and now pushed down as Daly by Pozovic. Now Giacobbe knocked aside. 2 come end on Giacobbe. Losing an edge is Daly. Puck stolen away. Hard check by Pozovic in the back. Leslie went for the check. And now Manalo. 10 seconds left. Manalo enters the Penn-Trafford zone. Gets past the defender. Dances along the goal line. Throws a chip shot. One-timer. That one off the stick of Lepilka. And now a shot in front of the cage. And Patrick saves it. But that ends the second period. Upper St. Clair throws 2 on the board in the middle of in moments from Giacobbe and Pollitt. And we head to intermission with the score Upper St. Clair 5, Penn-Trafford 1. You were watching 2017-2018 PIHL hockey here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Check out the new Trib Live High School Sports Network on social media this season. For breaking news, scores, pictures, videos, links to our articles, and more, follow us on Twitter and Instagram under the handle Trib Live HSSN. Get in the conversation on Facebook at facebook.com/TribLiveHSSN. And on our YouTube channel, you can find thousands of interviews with local student athletes and coaches, plus highlights and full games. The spot for Western Pennsylvania high school sports on social media this season is the new Trib Live High School Sports Network. Hi, this is Josh Roundtree with the new Trib Live High School Sports Network's PIHL Power Play Show. This winter, myself and the coach, Kevin Zielmanski, will bring you the most comprehensive coverage of high school hockey in Western PA. Hey, Kevin, any suggestions on how we can pull it off?
We're not goons. We're not bullies. No matter what people say or do, we have to be ourselves.
Okay. Well, word is that you've been letting success go to your head a bit.
Hey, what I do is none of your business. Is that clear?
This should be a fun season. It's the PIHL Power Play Show every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock on the new Trib Live High School Sports Network.
hit the ice at Mount Lebanon Ice Center, offering the most comprehensive instructional programs in the area, including hockey, figure skating, and learn to skate classes for all ages and ability levels. Classes start soon along with senior and developmental hockey leagues. Mount Lebanon Ice Center also hosts Friday night teen skates and Friday after school skates for younger children. Birthday party packages also available. Mount Lebanon Ice Center, serving the South Hills for more than 35 years. Call 412-561-4363 or go to mountlebanon.org.
For a weekly in-depth look at boys and girls high school basketball in the district, log on to the WPIHL Round Ball Report every Wednesday at 6 p.m. here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Join experts Chris Harlan, Sean Myers, and James Dotson for coaches' interviews and the latest hoops news around the WPIHL. Oh, and Don Rebel is back on the show as well. That's the WPIHL Round Ball Report, Wednesday at 6 p.m. here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
380 Discount Warehouse.
Welcome back to Castle Shannon, Ice Castle Arena, where tonight we're broadcasting the Upper St. Clair Panthers hosting the Penn-Trafford Warriors on senior night, and at the intermission is 5-1. Upper St. Clair leads the Warriors. We get to a scoring summary. It was Penn-Trafford, no goals in the first, 1 in the second. St. Clair had 2 in the first, 3 in the second. As we're going to, soon as my screen refreshes, we're going to get to the scoring summary sponsored by Mount Lebanon Ice Arena. So in the first period, scoring at the 5:49 mark on the power play, it was Quinn Giacove from Jonah Manalo and Michael Daly. St. Clair led 1-0. Later in the first period, again on the power play at the 13:34 mark, it was Andrew Woomer redirecting a shot, a puck that hit Joseph Pullett's skate on a cross-ice pass from Michael Daly. It looked like it was going to go into the empty net and not be allowed because it went off the skate, but Woomer reached in and steered it the extra couple feet into the open net. It was 2-0 at the end of the first period. Shots on goal that period were 14 for St. Clair, 5 for Penn-Trafford. On to the second period, where not much happened for a while. But then we hit the 11:24 mark of the second period. It was St. Clair scoring for their third goal of the game. Mark McQuaid from Isaac Goodman. McQuaid pushed the puck from the sharp angle on the right wing side and continued to the net. Somehow poked it home through just a sea of bodies in front of the net. It was 3-0 St. Clair. Penn-Trafford responded at the 14:20 mark. It was they gave it to Nicholas Bernard, but that was not correct. That was, let me look at the roster here. It was Seth Pozovec that scored the goal on the shot. But the official scorers has it from Bernard from Gismondi and Leslie. Maybe they'll correct that, but as my partner Sean Saputo called it, I believe that was Seth Pozovec with the goal. St. Clair answered quickly after that, 16-16. Into the second period, it was Quinn Giacove with the second goal from David Soleo. St. Clair regained the 3-goal lead, leading 4-1. It was only 10 seconds later where Joseph Pullett scored unassisted right off the faceoff. Pullett pushed it towards the goal and then dove and pushed it the extra way past the goaltender Reno Patrick to make it 5-1, and that's our score at the intermission. Shots on goal through 2 periods. Upper St. Clair 29, Penn-Trafford 8. Following this match, following this game here at this rink, it's going to be Shaler versus Baldwin. Baldwin hosting the Titans in another huge 2A matchup in the Southeast Division. Shaler comes in with 18 points tied with Penn-Trafford. So if this score holds, Penn-Trafford could fall behind the Titans if they are able to beat Baldwin. Baldwin comes in at 8-8 with 17 points, one past Shaler. So they also could leapfrog Penn-Trafford into the 5th and final playoff spot in the Southeast Division if they are able to defeat the Titans. So Let me rephrase it and summarize. The winner of the next game between Shaler and Baldwin will have the opportunity to pass Penn-Trafford, and they will be in the 5th playoff spot as we come down the home stretch. At the intermission, it is 5-1. Upper St. Clair leads Penn-Trafford. You are watching High School Hockey 2018, sponsored by the PIHL, only here on Trib Live High School Sports Network.
The team at UPMC Sports Medicine doesn't just rebuild wrists and knees. They build better athletes. Athletes at every level who want to get stronger and faster and prevent injuries. Fact is, no other sports medicine program in the region is more experienced when it comes to treating, training, and inspiring athletes. UPMC, the official healthcare provider of the Penguins, Steelers, and you. Find out more at upmcsportsmedicine.com.
While the weather outside may be frightful, the winter high school sports is delightful. That's here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Log on to the Trib, hssn.triblive.com for weekly audio and video coverage of boys and girls high school basketball, WPIAL wrestling, and PIHL high school hockey. The warmth and the glow of the winter sports season may be heard daily on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
People ask what drives me. It's the respect I have for my opponents, the trust I have in my teammates, a coach who treats me with dignity, and a university that has faith in me on and off the field. That's what keeps me focused, why I practice harder, play my heart out. I play to win. I play for Carlo. Tell us your story using #WhatDriveSYou.
Carlo University is a proud sponsor of the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
We're back at the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon as the Zamboni finishes its last laps and the players wait at the doors to get back to their benches. We'll quickly run down the standings here in 2A of the PIHL. Don't forget to tune in for the Power Play show this week. Sean Myers will be joining Josh Roundtree at 8 o'clock I believe we're going to have a guest from South Park this week. I don't know who else is the guest on the show. Tomorrow night, big night, we're going to have the playoff pairings for basketball, boys and girls. So that's a big show on the network. And then the round ball report will preview this weekend's action Wednesday night at 7. That precedes, I should say, the Power Play show. So in 2A, Northwest Division, Armstrong leads with 28 points. Followed by Pine Richland, 21 points, Hampton 20, Quaker Valley 19, Mars 19. All 5 of those teams have clinched. Armstrong looks like they have clinched the top spot. It's going to be position battle between Pine Richland, Hampton, Quaker Valley, and Mars. Those 4 teams looking to secure positioning. The pigtail game, or the first round, will be the 4 and 5 seed. Right now, that would be Quaker Valley versus Mars. They would then cross over to play Greater Latrobe in a rather confusing bracket setup in 2A. In the Southeast Conference, where these 2 teams play, as along with the 2 teams following us here at Ice Castle tonight, Greater Latrobe leads with 24 points, followed by Franklin Regional, 21, Hempfield 20, Upper St. Clair 20, Penn-Trafford 18, Shaler 18, and Baldwin 17. Thus, why tonight's doubleheader is hugely important in the standings. Right now, it would be St. Clair and Penn-Trafford matching up in the 4-5 first-round game. The winner would then cross over and play at Armstrong. Franklin would host, I believe, Hampton, and Hempfield would travel to play Pine Richland in the crossover 2-3 matchups. St. Clair holds on here. They would have 22 points, depending on what happens with the remaining schedule for the Hempfield Spartans. They have 20. They'd have a game in hand or 2. Maybe they're playing this evening. I'll have to check the out-of-town scoreboard. Would have an opportunity. And the winner of the Shaler-Baldwin game following this game would have enough points to jump over Penn-Trafford and fall into that 5th spot, at least for now. Penn-Trafford has one more game at Greater Latrobe, so that's really going to put them in a tough spot to try to nail down that playoff spot. So we're going to throw out the break one more time before coming back and bringing you the 3rd period here at Ice Castle. You are watching High School Hockey 2018, sponsored by the PIHL, only here on Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Check out the new and improved Trib Live High School Sports Network website every day. Log on to tribhssn.triblive.com for all the schedules, the scores, the standings, great articles, and features from around the WPIAL. And of course, live and archived broadcasts. If you are a high school sports fan, the only website you will need is the new Trib Live High School Sports Network at tribhssn.triblive.com.
AstroTurf, a pioneer in sports surfacing, proudly supports high school athletics. Visit one of their 280 fields in the tri-state area to see their cutting-edge technology. AstroTurf's focus on R&D enables them to provide innovative surfaces that protect athletes and stand the test of time. AstroTurf now propels performance with iconic turf fields and legendary Recor-Tan tracks. They manufacture, build, and maintain a full range of turf and track systems for total quality control. Learn more at astroturf.com.
Back at the Ice Castle, third period almost about to get underway as Upper St. Clair leads 5-1 and used 2 late second period goals to get that 4-goal edge, its largest lead of the night. And Kevin, that last goal scored by Upper St. Clair was a beauty.
Yes, nice play by Pullett.
He pushed the face-off from the near circle towards the net.
And
he stumbled down, dove in front, and just threw his stick out in front of him and smacked it like a baseball right between the wickets of Patrick, who wasn't ready, sliding back over into the middle of the net. And that goal
could be a backbreaker for Penn-Trafford.
Yeah, I mean, as if that fourth one, after Penn-Trafford made it 3-1, wasn't a backbreaker in and of itself.
If there was any doubt, that fifth one might do it, because you mentioned they only have one remaining game, and it's going to be at Greater Latrobe, who's in first place in this division. Mm-hmm. That's no easy task, and they're going to fall behind the winner of the second game here tonight. So, yeah, you wonder, Sean, sometimes that's a set play, and other times the center just kind of makes that decision on their own and reads something on the opposing center and thinks that they could pull off something like that. And so in this case, Pullett did pull it off by pushing the puck forward, sidestepping the opposing center, going to the ice, and pushing it past the goaltender, Reno Patrick, for the 5th goal. So we're going to start 4-on-4 for 33 more seconds before Penn-Trafford's going to get a power play for, oh man, my math isn't good here. Looks like it's going to be 30, what's that, 27, 28 seconds.
Yep, 38 seconds.
38, sorry.
No.
28.
28, yep, 28.
So shout out to our person on the camera here, Jess Levo, to our right, who is trying to stay warm.
Bearing the cold.
And she gave a nodding approval to my math there, 28 seconds. So we appreciate Jess joining us today.
She's also wanting and wishing that she brought her mittens today, as her hands are tucked in the pocket. As we get ready for third period action here, Upper St. Clair up 5-1. And going right to left now, face-off pushed ahead by Patrick. Manalo with the puck. Dances along the far side boards. Cuts across along the goal line. Goaltending change for Penn-Trafford, as it's Petrelli who is in the cage now in the third period. Shot, that one goes wide by Manalo, who drops to a knee. Daly tried to chip it, stolen by Hughes, and now a pass up ahead to Patrick, all alone, breakaway, tried to get past the goaltender, Blyer, he misses the first one, Blyer stopped it, but he got the rebound on the far post and makes it 5-2 with 16:31 left in the third period. A 4-on-4 goal for Penn-Trafford to cut the lead to 3, just 29 seconds in.
Well, hope for Penn-Trafford, Sean, because now they're going to have a power play opportunity, but a nice play high in the defensive zone to push it ahead. I don't remember who that was now, but Blyer aggressively came out, made the poke check, but the player that made the pass followed up the rush nicely and was able to slam home the rebound after the poke check by Blyer. So credit Penn-Trafford for just what they needed early in the third period. And
Upper St. Clair dumps the face-off down, and icing is the call, so face-off to the offensive zone for Penn-Trafford with 35 seconds into period number 3, trailing 5-2, even though the score is still yet up on the scoreboard.
Well, if you recall, I think they got the goal scorer wrong. I went through the scoring summary. Wasn't that Pozovic that scored that goal?
It should have been Pozovic.
Yeah, I thought so too. I wanted to verify that with you.
He was the only one
that touched it.
Yeah.
So they gave the goal to Bernard, and they gave 2 assists, which was kind of strange. But as I was doing the scoring summary, I mentioned it.
Here we go, back to Goodman. Upper St. Clair in the 5-on-4. Dances along, shot, that one knocked down, rebound attempt in front and saved away by Petrelli. Backhander that flips towards the cage. Having to get his Tamino, throws it off the boards, and Leslie ahead. Penn-Trafford on the penalty kill. Mickey across. Leslie skating backwards, gets pinned, and now Mickey gets a check on the near half wall. Leslie trying to smack it free. Mickey gets the puck, throws it across. Shot from Pozovic. That one is steered away to the far side boards. Leslie tried to dance around. Dupilka throws it back. Behind the cage, Mickey. Mickey pinned along the board. Scrum along the half wall. Patrick with the goal for Penn-Trafford. Militzer with the puck. Throwing it in front. Pozovic throws a poke check towards the puck to the cage, and that one's saved away by Blyer. Now here comes Upper St. Clair, even strength. Saleo throws a shot that goes all the way back to the far side. Price looking to chip it back, sent back down, and Saleo just getting off. Gallicus coming up with the puck.
There are a lot of Panthers on the ice there for a brief moment as the puck was coming towards their bench.
Thrown back by Galamis, and it's taken by Militzer. Militzer's pass intercepted by McQuaid. Thrown back toward the cage. Price with it, shot from the circle, and easy save for Penn-Trafford. And Petrelli smothers that one with 14:37 left.
Interesting move changing the goaltender. I thought Patrick played well, except maybe for that last goal. Some of those in tight, so they gave, where'd it go? Oh, Patrick was the goal scorer. I was trying to get the assist on the play. It's yet to be entered, Sean.
Pass ahead. Hughes tried to chip. Manalo does a great job as Price takes it on the near boards into McQuaid. Stolen by Gunlatch, and now Patrick with a backhand. Intercepted by Galamis. Galamis, and it's knocked off the puck. Coming ahead is Pulick. Pulick gets lifted off the puck by Patrick. Patrick goes down, penalty coming up, but now Hughes has it. Enters the Upper St. Clair zone. Dances along the circle, throws a backhand, and Blyer makes the save, and Price with a bone-crushing hit on Hughes, who lands into Manalo, and Manalo is down behind the cage. He's getting up slowly with 14 minutes left in the third, and Penn-Trafford will be going on the power play.
I think Manalo took the brunt of it as Hughes fell on him. Jack Hughes was the lone assist on that second goal. Gavin Patrick from Jack Hughes at the 29-second mark. Fourth power play opportunity for Penn-Trafford, Sean. See if they can make this their first full 2-minute power play. They had some abbreviated chances after expiring penalties, and then they took a penalty into one of their power play opportunities. So
face off on the near circle. 14 minutes left in the third period. Penn-Trafford trails 5-2, 0 for 3 on the power play tonight. Leslie gets the face-off for Penn-Trafford. Dancing around, throwing it across is Mickey, and now to the far side, Pozovic. Back behind to Mickey, who steers it back to the far wall to Pozovic. Backhands it off the boards. Backhand pass to Mickey in front. Shot saved by Blyer with the left pad and sent all the way back.
Nice job methodically getting it towards the crease area. A little turnaround jam play. Nice save by Blyer.
Pozovic with the puck. 1:30 on the power play. 13:25 left third period. 5-2 Upper St. Clair. Mickey enters the zone. Gets bounced off the puck. Woomer has it. Woomer gives it to Pullett. Slap shot from the blue line. That one goes wide and comes all the way back around. And Hughes on the near side. Backhands it off the boards to Mickey. Pokes it ahead. Leslie will give chase, and it's an icing. Thought Leslie was going to get to the puck, but the icing brings it back.
Never want to see that.
Brings it back to the Penn-Trafford zone with 13:07 left in the third period. 1:07 on the penalty to McQuaid.
A little sloppy on the power play when you get an icing call, so see if they can get a clean breakout off this draw.
Militzer gets the face-off for Penn-Trafford. Starts behind his net, sends it to the near side Bozak, but intercepted by Giacobbe. Giacobbe spins around the circle, backhands it across to the far side boards. Manalo with it, throws a shot. That one gloved by Petrelli, dropped to the ice, and now Penn-Trafford begins a breakout on the power play with 45 seconds remaining on the penalty. Throwing a shot, and Blyer taps it away to his defense. And then Manalo, who sends it to the near boards. Sent back down by Upper St. Clair, and that will kill more time. 12 and a half, third period, 30 seconds power play. 5-2 Upper St. Clair. Bozak to Lloyd. Lloyd back to Bozak. Bozak brings the puck ahead, crosses center red, and now dances in the Upper St. Clair zone to the middle slot, goes to the near circle, throws a shot, and it's Blyer making the glove save with 12:13 left in the third period and 13 seconds on the McQuaid tripping minor.
Well, you got to dig into your playbook right here and come up with one of your better face-offs for a power play with 13 seconds to go here in the power play opportunity. 12-13 remaining in third period. You're down 3 and your season potentially is on the line.
Face-off is 1, drop back to Leslie. Leslie can't possess the puck and took a little too long and pull it. Almost got it out. Now to Leslie on the circle. There's a cross, one-timer save by Blyer. Puck floats in the air and it goes in for Penn-Trafford. Blyer made a fantastic one-time save, but the puck fluttered in the air and was knocked out either from the air or just fluttered backwards to the goal, and Penn-Trafford makes it 5-3 with 11:59 left in the third.
I think the St. Clair defenseman knocked it down into their own net. It was a nice pass across the crease. It was a fantastic save by Blyer, as you said. And the Upper St. Clair defenseman saw the puck in the air and tried to swat it down, and I believe swatted it into his own net. That's going to be the third goal of the game for Penn-Trafford. We'll see who gets credit for the goal.
So Upper St. Clair, a little friendly fire as the defense knocks it in. And it's now 5-3. We're under 12 minutes left in the regulation period. Penn-Trafford has cut this 4-goal lead to 2 as Goodman sends it across ice. Price enters the zone. He gets corralled on. McQuaid throws a shot, and Petrelli made the initial save. Back to Soleo, and a diving block by Mickey, and it goes all the way back into the Upper St. Clair zone.
Love the effort there to block that shot. Love it.
Price on the near side. Dances to the middle of the ice. Crosses center red and enters the Penn-Trafford zone. Gets poked off the puck to the circle. Now McQuaid on the near boards. Back to Price, stolen by Leslie. He gets poked off the puck by McQuaid. McQuaid with the puck back along behind the boards to the far side. Woomer with the puck to the point. Yalamitz, her shot blocked, and now up ahead. Leslie had the stick down, and icing is called with 10:53 left in the third period. 5-3. Leslie didn't get enough stick on the puck.
Yeah,
went under in the icing.
He just needed to lay it out in front of him. That's been the best offense for Penn-Trafford. They've been lurking high in their own zone, looking for those plays up the middle. The St. Clair defenseman played it well in the first period. They need to kind of close that gap between the two of them and not allow that streaking right up the middle of those passes. And here comes another stretch play opportunity. Good play by the defenseman.
Gallimus does a great job to knock the puck down in front of her and push it down behind the Penn-Trafford net. Dancing around is McKeever, throws a shot in front, rebound Giacobbe, and Petrelli comes out of the cage to make the save with 10:37 left in the third period, trailing 5-3.
Giacobbe looking for the HT right there. He went down on the left shot on the right side and come off his stick just fluttering. Too much curve there, couldn't handle it. Easy save for Petrella.
Gunlatch throws it to the near boards. Leslie chips it off the glass to Pozovic dumps it in behind the Upper St. Clair cage. The back in front, Pozovic backhand attempt right in front is knocked down by Blyer. Now Gunlatch throws it off the boards, now on the far side. Galamis pokes it ahead, stolen by Pozovic. Pozovic dances on the circle, tried to enter the middle slot, stolen by Giacobbe. Giacobbe backhands it ahead, but it's stolen by Gunlatch in neutral ice. Back across, Manalo can't knock it down, backhands it to the neutral zone. Giacobbe backhands it in behind the Penn-Trafford net. Gunlatch across. Dancing with the puck, throwing it off the boards, but not out, is Lloyd. Lloyd backhands it to the far side. Fairfull has the puck, sends it deep. Manalo behind the net, dancing around. Stutters, throws it to Daly. Daly across. Shot. That one lands in front, and what a diving save by Petrelli. An opportunity in front on an open cage. Petrelli gets the paddle down, and now a slap shot by Daly off the shins of Leslie. Goes back for Upper St. Clair with 9:15 left in the third.
Reach back diving save by Petrelli. He's played well since he started his third period.
5-3 the score. Rozovic knocked off the puck by Daly. Sweet to Fairfull. Intercept by McKenzie. McKenzie enters the zone for Penn-Trafford to the far circle. Power move to the half boards. Throws it to the top. Shot. And that one's blocked away by Blyer. Sweet sends it back behind his own cage, but McKenzie's there. McKenzie dances behind his own cage, sends it to the near half wall. Trying to chip the puck along the near boards. Takes a hard check from Sweet. Now Tamino, a shot. That one goes wide of the cage far side. Fairfull gets chipped off the puck behind to Daly. 8:30 left in the regulation period. 5-3 Upper St. Clair's Daly moving around. Dances past a couple. Penn-Trafford scares but throws it to nobody. Pozovic sends it back for Kapilka. To Tamino. Tamino ahead. Dumps it in. Bosak looking to get it for Penn-Trafford. Does so on the far half wall. Sends it along the boards. Stopped by Militzer. Dumps it in. Goodman there to play it for Upper St. Clair. Slow moving now. As McQuaid has it, he loses the puck. And he's knocked down, and now here comes Pullett. 3-on-2. Price working. Makes a move to the slot. Throws a shot off the bar. McQuaid sends it in. Now Pullett throws a backhand. Price, backhand. Price scores. McQuaid to the middle slot. Got it to Pullett, who backhanded it to Price, and Price on the backhand on the short side makes it 6-3 with 7:45 left in the third period.
Well, it was a 3-on-2 rush by the Panthers, and it was a sweet move by Price to fake the shot, walk in, and he rung it off the left post. And then they were able to track down the loose puck and keep the pressure on the Warriors. And as you called it, nice little pass in the slot, move to the backhand, deposited into the open net. 6-3 St. Clair now has the 3-goal lead back.
That one's going to be Price from Pullett and McQuaid to make it 6-3. Dunlatch with the puck behind the cage. Back to Mickey. Mickey gets the puck stolen by Price. Price throws a shot. Petrelli makes the save to the near side boards. Goodman steps up. Pullett has it now. Pullett throws a shot. That one just wide near side. Back along the half boards. Hughes has the puck. Hughes looking ahead. Tried to get it past the defense. Intercepted by Upper St. Clair and out. Pullett, hard backhand. Dunlatch has to stop it. Dunlatch skates ahead to the near boards. Mickey pokes it in. And now it's taken by Upper St. Clair. Goodman sauces one to Price. Uses his skate to get it to Giacobbe. Giacobbe, the shot. Drove down by Petrelli. Rebound laying in front. And Dunlatch pushes it ahead. Alamis across. Straddling the line is Giacobbe to stay onside. Woomer knocked down. Back to Manalo at the point. Drops it to Giacobbe. Giacobbe in front. One-timer for Woomer. He lost an edge on the shot. Far side. Galamis does a great job defensively to keep it in momentarily. Now losing an edge is Hughes. Entering is Patrick. Patrick a shot. And the whistle had blown. And with 6:26 left in the third period, a whistle had blown. I don't think anybody really heard the whistle because the shot was taken after the whistle. And they're going to call Patrick for the penalty. Patrick is getting called for a penalty. I wonder if it's for that shot after the whistle.
It's likely. If they call it unsportsmanlike, that's what it would have been. It's hard to tell. There was a lot of screaming going from the student section here. Getting a little rambunctious here late in the third period. 6:26 on the clock. St. Clair 6, Penn-Trafford 3. Fifth power play opportunity for Upper St. Clair.
Face-off won by Upper St. Clair. Giacobbe now with the puck. Sends it across to the far side, Woomer. Sticking around. Sent by Woomer to Giacobbe. Giacobbe along the half wall far side. Dances on the circle. Sends it back to Woomer, who motions the offense. Back to the top, Galamis. Galamis back to Woomer on the goal line on the far side. Has to shift places with Giacobbe, dances along the far boards. Galamis settling it up, tees it up, throws a soft wrister. That one blocked down, rebound attempt, sent to Manalo on the near circle. Now dances towards the blue line, back to Galamis. Galamis throws a soft one, that one intercepted by DePilka and batted down by Woomer. Reset for Upper St. Clair with Giacobbe on the half wall, far side. 1 minute, 5 seconds on the power play, 5:30 left in the third. Upper St. Clair leads 6-3. Giacobbe looking across ice to Manalo, back to Galamis. Galamis throws a soft wrister, that one lands in front to Woomer. Woomer regroups. Galamis looking for a one-timer from the point. Shot, that one redirected in front. Save, and it goes out to Woomer on the far boards. Woomer to Giacobbe. Giacobbe dances. Settles the puck, trades places with Galamis on the point. Manalo throws one across, and that one redirects behind the cage. McKeever. McKeever throws one in front, stolen by Penn-Trafford. Still can't get the puck free. Galamis keeps it in. 25 seconds left, 4:49, and a penalty coming up on Penn-Trafford. That one's going to go for more than likely interference to Leslie.
High stick.
High stick on Galamis. So a 5-on-3 for Upper St. Clair with 4:48 left in the third period.
Great sustained puck possession by the different power play unit for Upper St. Clair. They had the puck in there virtually the entire time. Kept getting it to Galamis at the point. She was getting it on net. Not with great velocity, but accuracy to get it on net and try to generate some rebounds. And here we have a 5-on-3.
Finn on the near circle, throws it behind the cage. Dancing with the puck and having to spin around behind the cage is Ploger. Ploger back around. Ploger with a shot. Ploger looked to go short side, but that one deflected up into the mesh by Petrelli with 4:30 left in the third period. Score 6-3 Upper St. Clair. The scorekeeper forgot to...
2 seconds trickled off the penalty time as they forgot to slip the off switch.
Back to Hulbert. Works in favor of Penn-Trafford, though.
Yes, it does.
5-on-3. Finn back behind to Ploger. Ploger trading places with Finn. Trying to send it behind the net. Kicks it to Finn. Ploger. Finn. Shot. Yongo. That one knocked away. But backhanded behind the cage. Finn with the puck. Back to the point. Daly keeps it in. Daly looking to get it to the near boards. It's intercepted by Patrick. Sent the pass ahead to Pozovic. Pozovic one-on-one. Throws a shot off the inside bar on the near post. 6-3 the score. Almost shorthanded for Penn-Trafford. Pozovic dances around. 5-on-4 now as the first penalty expired. Daly behind the cage. Skates ahead. Working in is Price. Price throws a shot. That one blocked down by Patrick. Now behind the cage. It was Dobb blocking it down. Price with the backhand. Loses his stick. And now Lloyd skates ahead for the Warriors. Lloyd enters the zone. Makes a move at the circle. Trying to break in free. And a great diving play by Pullitt. Breaks up the rush for Penn-Trafford. Now Giacobbe one-on-one with Daw. Gets past Daw. Backhand. He scores! Throw the hats for Giacobbe. His third goal of the night. And it's 7-3 Upper St. Clair with 3:05 left in the third period. Giacobbe's 19th in the Hattie tonight against Penn-Trafford.
A shorty. I don't know why he was out that far, out of the zone, shorty. On the power play. That was the power play goal. Third of the game. He was on the stretch play there, took it. Was able to generate some speed very quickly as the left shot went down the right side, beat the defenseman, walked in, made a little move, went to the backhand up high. 7-3 now for Upper St. Clair.
7-3 on Giacobbe's hat trick goal as the puck is dumped behind. Sweet with the puck. It's Giacobbe's 19th of the year. Goodman, saucer shot. That one easily saved by Petrelli with 2:48 left in the third. And after Penn-Trafford cut this one down to 2, Upper St. Clair gets it back to 4. And it's just 2:48 away from spacing out the margin between it and Penn-Trafford. Penn-Trafford would not be able to catch Upper St. Clair. Offer with the puck, sends it across. DeAngelis lost it off the skate of the official and back in. Goodman retrieves the puck. He gets a check from behind from Loffer. Goodman to Sweet. Loffer gets the puck, throws it across, looking in the middle slot. Unlatch, who gets it, floats in the air and out of play. Off one of the light fixtures in the ceiling. So 2:21 left to face off, up and coming. It's the third period, and Upper St. Clair has this one well in hand, 7-3. But yet again, in Upper St. Clair's last game, allowed 5 goals in 3 minutes.
The trying to get all those goal scorers here as the site slowly loads for me. Okay, if you're a working professional ready to move up in your career, Seton Hill University is a program just for you. Seton Hill's adult degree program offers flexible undergraduate degree courses in areas like accounting, criminal justice, business, and human services. The adult degree program has 5 start dates a year and offers convenient course times, financial aid, a 96% placement rate, and career services for life. Register for our next info session and learn more at setonhill.edu/ADP. Seton Hill University, this way up.
Just an icing. Wow, Kevin gave us that read from Seton Hill University. Face-off won by Upper St. Clair. 2 minutes remain in the third period. DePilka's shot is blocked. That one blocked by McKeever. Now a pass in front. Shot by the captain Leslie. Now a backhander in front. Blocked down by Blyer. And dancing with it and throwing an intercept pass is Bernard. And now it's brought ahead by St. Clair. Finn with the puck on the near circle. Throws a soft one towards the cage. Blocked down by Petrelli. Manalo comes up to get the rebound and sticks to the far side of the ice. Pass intercepted off the skate of Leslie. Now in the middle slot. Yongo can't possess the puck. It's on edge. Tried to dump it in. Yongo keeps it in as well. Manalo from the circle throws it into the low slot. That one chipped out to the far half wall. And now an awkward angle shot that goes in off the back of Petrelli. From the goal line, I think it was McKeever that threw a shot off the back of Petrelli. And it's now 8-3 Upper St. Clair.
Yeah, Sean, I think it's one of those you see Sidney Crosby do oftentimes. It was just a loose puck behind the net, quickly turn, throw it at the net, hope for something good there. Petrelli a little slow getting to that left post. It hit him and went in. He's still questioning it with the official, but the goal's been called. It's now going to be 8-3 with 1:17 remaining here, and St. Clair is blowing this one wide open here in the third period.
McKeever off the back left shoulder of Petrelli into the net, and it's 8-3, 1:15 left, third period. Upper St. Clair leading. Upper St. Clair with a victory gets itself out of Penn-Trafford's harm's way in the playoff race. Now pushed ahead. Militzer with the puck. Loses it. McKenzie has to retreat back. 55 seconds. Back to DeAngelis. Flutters one ahead. Hulbert with the puck. Now back with it is DeAngelis. Throws a shot. That one easily blocked down by Blyer. Upper St. Clair tries to storm ahead. Knocked down on the play is Sweet. And the puck flutters at the blue line. Loffer enters the zone. Loffer throws a backhand. That goes wide of the cage near side. 30 seconds left, third period. Battle for the puck. Sent up. Fairfull enters Penn-Trafford zone. Fairfull from the a shot from the top of the blue. And that one is sent back. Along. Fairfull knocked off his skates. Goodman with it. Goodman's shot. That one goes high and wide. Loffer lost his helmet, had to get off the cage. Soleo gets the puck in his own zone, and Upper St. Clair upends Penn-Trafford. Final score, Upper St. Clair 8, Penn-Trafford 3. We'll take a break. When we come back, we will have the final scoring recap. We will have our 3 stars of the night, and we will look at the standings with 1 game left here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Own your piece of hockey history with a Penguins game used jersey. Visit J&J Distributing at www.jjdistributing.biz and check out one of their largest selections of Penguins game worn jerseys from your favorite Pens past and present, or call 724-752-1556. J&J Distributing buys, sells, and trades some of hockey's most prized possessions, including the Penguins game-worn jerseys, Penguins practice jerseys, minor league jerseys, and new and game-used equipment. Browse their inventory today at www.jjdistributing.biz.
Hit the ice at Mount Lebanon Ice Center, offering the most comprehensive instructional programs in the area, including hockey, figure skating, and learn to skate classes for all ages and ability levels. Classes start soon along with senior and developmental hockey leagues. Mount Lebanon Ice Center also hosts Friday night teen skates and Friday after school skates for younger children. Birthday party packages also available. Mount Lebanon Ice Center, serving the South Hills for more than 35 years. Call 412-561-4363 or go to mountlebanon.org.
Check. Own your piece of hockey history.
Hi, this is Josh Roundtree with the new Trib Live High School Sports Network's PIHL Power Play Show. This winter, myself and the coach, Kevin Zielmanski, will bring you the most comprehensive coverage of high school hockey in Western PA. Hey, Kevin, any suggestions on how we can pull it off?
We're not goons. We're not bullies. No matter what people say or do, we have to be ourselves.
Okay. Well, word is that you've been letting success go to your head a bit.
Hey, what I do is none of your business. Is that clear?
This should be a fun season. It's the PIHL Power Play Show every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock on the new Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Back at the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon, Pennsylvania, Upper St. Clair doing its job in the playoff hunt, defeating Penn-Trafford by a final score of 8-3.
Clinching a spot, Sean.
Clinching a spot, that's correct, as one game is left for both of these teams, having played now 18 games within varsity Class 2A. And Upper St. Clair now 10-6-0-0-1-1, as weird as that sounds.
It sounds very weird.
With 22 points, and we'll keep it easy with Penn-Trafford, who's just 9-9 on the season, with 18 points. And the next game is going to have a lot of implication because one team is going to go above Penn-Trafford, who has one game left against Greater Latrobe, and then Upper St. Clair with one game left against Montour. We'll get to that a little bit later, but right now it's time for our scoring recap. We'll go over the scoring recap, and that
sponsored by Mount Lebanon Ice Arena. They got the goal scoring in here. They did not get the shots correctly, but in the first period, 2 power play goals scored by Upper St. Clair. The first one at the 5:49 mark, it was Quinn Giacob from Jonah Manalo and Michael Daly. The third, that was followed by a power play goal at the 13:34 mark by Andrew Woomer from Joseph Pullitt and Michael Daly the third. The puck went from side to side, Daly to Pullitt. It was going into the open net off of Pullitt's skate, would have been waved probably. Woomer reached out, steered it the rest of the way, put it into the net. Upper St. Clair extended the lead to 3-0 at the 11:24 mark of the second period. Mark McQuaid from Isaac Goodman. McQuaid jammed it home from the right side. Penn-Trafford finally answered at the 14:20 mark. Now, on the site, they have Nicholas Bernard from Joseph, Gizmondi and Benjamin Leslie, but you and I both agree that was not Bernard that scored. It was Seth Pozovac through the neutral zone, made the shot. Not sure why it wasn't Pozovac unassisted, but that's our 2 cents. And then Quinn Giacob scored his second goal at the 16:16 mark from David Saleo. And then 10 seconds later, Joseph Pullitt pushed it for an unassisted goal. Pushed it through the opposing center, pushed it past goaltender Reno Patrick, to make it 5-1 at the intermission. St. Clair led. Penn-Trafford came out firing 29 seconds in to the third period after the intermission. Gavin Patrick slammed home a rebound after he and Jack Hughes went 2-0. Blyer poke-checked it in goal for Upper St. Clair on the Hughes shot. Patrick followed, deposited it into the net, made it 5-2. Jack Hughes would later score from Seth Pozovac at the 5:01 mark. It was 5-3. Penn-Trafford looked like they had switched momentum, gained control of this game. Upper St. Clair answered when Jake Price scored from Mark McQuaid at the 9:15 mark. To make it 6-3. Quinn Giacob finished his hat trick with another power play goal from Mark McQuaid at the 13:55 mark. And then from behind the goal line, off the goaltender on a bank shot, Samuel McKeever from Jonah Manalo and Willem Yongo at the 15:43 mark to close out the scoring. It went like this. Upper St. Clair had 2 in the first, 3 in the second, 3 in the third for 8. Penn-Trafford 0-1-2 for 3. Shots on goal were not updated well for the third period. It was 5, then 3 for Penn-Trafford, and then St. Clair had 14 and 15. But they had Petrello making 3 shots, 0 saves. He had a spectacular diving save. So hopefully they'll update those shots. On the power play, Penn-Trafford 0 for 4, only 1 full power play. The other 3 were abbreviated. Upper St. Clair 3 for 6 on the power play. As we go through this real quickly, we'll have to come up with some.
It's our 3 stars of the night, sponsored by, it's the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
To have him higher up until some of these goals started going in.
2 assists for Daly. Played a fantastic game defensively, so I would put him as the second star of the night. I would have to say McQuaid or...
Okay, McQuaid had 1.
In 1.
1 and 1, he played well.
I would say McQuaid would have to be that second star with the goal and then assisting the second to last goal for Upper St. Clair that really put this one out of reach for Penn-Trafford, and there's no one to doubt on who our first star of the game is, and that's Quinn Giacobi, the Hattie tonight. His 17th, 18th, and 19th goals of the season, now leading the way in scoring for Upper St. Clair, who did it tonight without its top scorer. And
so we got the shots on goal updated. It was Penn-Trafford 12 in the third, so they had 5, 3, 12, and 20. Petrelli faced 11 shots, made 8 saves. So St. Clair finished with 29-40. So they outshot them 40-20 in this game. And again, 3 stars: Michael Daly the third, Mark McQuaid, Quinn Giacob, all from St. Clair.
And before we wrap up here, let's take a look at the updated standings now. I found a final score on PIHL. It is Greater Latrobe facing Franklin Regional tonight in a top-tier matchup in Class 2A in the Southeast, with Greater Latrobe at 12-5, Franklin Regional at 10-6. Hempfield loses tonight to Shaler by a final score of 5-2. So Hempfield moves to 9-6-0-0-1-1, stays at 20 points. Upper St. Clair, momentarily with the victory tonight to go 10-6-1-1, has moved up into second place, pending the result of Greater Latrobe and Franklin Regional. Shaler has jumped Penn-Trafford and has tied Hempfield with 20 points now, as Penn-Trafford has 18 with a 9-9 mark, and then Baldwin, who faces Mars tonight, coming up momentarily here at the Ice Castle, is still 8-8-0-0-1-0 with 17 points.
I said at the intermission scoring break while you weren't here that Baldwin was playing Shaler. Someone had told me that here. I should have verified that myself. Baldwin is hosting Mars. And as you said, it was Shaler defeating Hempfield.
Yes. So currently it is Greater Latrobe 1, Upper St. Clair 2, Franklin Regional 3, and then Hempfield and Shaler tied at the 4 spot, and they would be 4-5. And then Penn-Trafford with 18 points, 6th, and Baldwin in 7th. Baldwin has a chance to jump Penn-Trafford tonight, pending a victory against Mars, who's in the top 5 in the Northwest. And Kevin?
On Thursday, Hempfield will play Pine Richland. Armstrong will play Hampton in 2A action. So that's a key game for Hempfield. Probably their last game. How many games played they have?
Hempfield just played its 17th, so it has 2 more games
That'll
left.
Be their 18th and then one next week.
Thursday and Monday, more than likely, next week for Hempfield. So Hempfield still with a game at hand after tonight on everybody in the Southeast. But to wrap up here, our final score, it's Upper St. Clair defeating the Penn-Trafford Warriors handedly It was 8-3, Upper St. Clair winning, led by Quinn Giacobbe's hat trick for the Panthers. For Jess Levo on video, for Kevin Zielmanski, my broadcast partner, I'm Sean Saputo, thanking you for joining us tonight on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. And make sure you tune in the rest of the week, especially tomorrow night. The playoff brackets are coming out for WPIHL boys and girls basketball. It's a busy week at the Trib Live High School Sports Network, but thank you for watching tonight, and we hope you have a wonderful evening.
You have been watching PIHL High School Hockey on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Sponsored by the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Hockey League, by UPMC Sports Medicine, by Carlow University, by AstroTurf, by J&J Distributing, by the Mount Lebanon Ice Arena, and by Trib Total Media. You can follow the 2017-2018 PIHL hockey season every day by logging on to tribhssn.triblive.com. The preceding has been a special presentation of the Trib Live High School Sports Network.